Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are doing a something borrowed with the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. And if you don't know what something borrowed is, it's a series on my channel where I borrow a friend's palette and create a few looks for them so that when I give the palette back, they have some ideas for how to play with it and they're re-inspired with the palette that they have just sitting around. I have a whole stack off to the side of palettes I need to get through for my friends, and that includes you guys. I have some for some of you guys, not just my friends physically here in Colorado. And I'm really excited to continue this series with the second My Little Pony palette, the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. I again have 3 looks for you, starting off with wearable, going into more colorful and more nighttime. And I think in this one especially, all of the techniques that I use are very easy to follow and very beginner friendly. So like this look right here is the hardest look. I used tape. I taped my eye to get it to look like this. So super stinking easy to do. Just 3 colors, bam, 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 and you're done. I'm gonna stop rambling about how easy this is because you're gonna see in just a second. Let's get started. I've already set and primed my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion and a translucent powder. So now we're going into the Colourpop My Little Pony palette and Applejack right here with a tapered blending brush. And this is going to be the everyday look. So it's going to be really soft and wearable. You just pat that on the outer edge and sweep it into the crease. And slowly bring it in. Then we're going to take a shader brush and butterscotch and put that on the inner corner area of the lid. And then take Blossom right here, this orangey shade, and put it in the center of the eye, kind of joining Butterscotch and Applejack together. And then you can take your fluffy brush and Applejack again and sort of fluff around the edges to make everything seamless. And then just take a pencil brush and take Butterscotch again and put that on the inner corner and the brow bone. And then take that same pencil brush and take Applejack again and put that on the lower lash line, just ever so gently. And that is the first and everyday look with the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. Personally, I call this my orange dreamsicle look because of the white and orange, and it just looks so dreamy and creamy. But you can do this with the pinks if you like, and do it with this color instead of this color, which is Starshine, and switch it up and still do that as an everyday look with the pink matte instead of the peachy orange matte. Alright, so I've already primed with Urban Decay Primer Potion and set with a translucent powder. And now we're going in with a a round fluffy brush and Applejack and just fluffing that into the crease. Make sure to tap off the excess. And this is going to be a little more colorful, a little more fun, but still completely wearable if you don't mind a little bit of color. And then take a tapered blending brush in the shade Flutterby right here and put that into in the crease and on the inner and outer corner. So then I'm just going to take more Applejack on that fluffy brush and blend that out. And then take a detailed brush and take the color Sky Dancer right here and put that on the very outer and the very inner corner to really deepen those areas up but not hide the color that you place down underneath. And then slowly work it into the crease. And then with no additional product, buff that out with the fluffy crease brush. And then take Blossom, this orangey color right here, on a flat shader brush and place that in the center that you left blank. And then for an extra little pop, take Butterscotch on that same flat brush and just tap it on top in the very, very center to just add a little bit of brightness and really make it stand out, since we're not adding like setting spray or glitter glue or anything to really intensify it. Just add a little bit more brightness, right? And then we are just going to take a pencil brush and Applejack, which I've shown you a million times, so I'm not going to show you again, and run that on the lower lash line. Then take a flat brush, whether a straight brush or an angled brush, and take a Flutterby and place that on the lashes. Then take that pencil brush and take a mixture of Butterscotch and Blossom, tap them together until you get your desired color, and pop that on the inner corner. We want it nice and bright, but we also want it kind of orangey. And do the same thing on your brow bone. And that is what I call the sunset eye look with the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. A little more bright and colorful, but I think still wearable for the daytime, and still quick and easy and quite doable for someone of any skill level. So for the third and final look, yes, I've already primed and set my eyes, but we are going to need some tape before we get started. So just take a piece of tape, put it on the back of your hand so it's not as sticky anymore, and place it from the corner of your eye angled towards the tail of your brow. And yes, if you already have face makeup on, this will remove some of your face makeup, but it will give you a super sharp, clean line and basically act as a guide and make this look goof proof. So now that we're all taped up and we look insane, let's get started with a fluffy crease brush and flutter by right here. And don't forget to tap off the excess because these shadows are quite powdery. And just fluff that into the transition area, so slightly in and above the crease, and back and forth in swirling motions. And don't be afraid to go over the tape as you wing it out past your eye. And build it up until you get the desired intensity. And I want to be pretty pink. That's why I chose Flutter By instead of Sky Dancer, because Sky Dancer is a little bit more purpley. It's more purpley of a pink. I guess you could call it a more mauve tone. This is going to be what I call a preen look, and if you don't know, preen is code for pink and green. So next we are going to take the dark green Twilight on a flat brush and load it up and take that and pack that on the outer half. Alright, so now that we got the green laid down, I'm going to buff out the edges with that same fluffy brush and no additional product. And then you can go back and intensify some of what you blended away. And then we're going to take a clean flat brush and some setting spray and Firefly right here and apply that to the inner half. So load up the brush with product first, then spray, or wet under the sink slightly if you don't have any setting spray. That's how I used to do it. Setting spray wasn't always readily available. And then just cover the inner half of your eye up until you meet the green. And kind of overlap the green a little bit so you get a little bit of green iridescent shine. And make it nice and clean with the tip of your brush so it almost looks like a cut crease. And then remove the tape. Look at all that makeup it removed. I told you it'd happen. Told you. They do have cosmetic tape and shadow shields and stuff for this as well, but Scotch tape works just fine for me. So now we're going to take a pencil brush and flutter by that pink shade we used in our crease and put that on the lower lash line. And then take this flat brush and take Twilight and stamp that along the outer half of your lashes just so it meshes with the top half. Alright, and then I'm going to take Firefly and Bluebell and mix those together on a pencil brush for a really intense, bright inner corner. And highlight my brow bone with that as well. And then if you want, you can add liner to this, you can add falsies. I'm just going to clean up where I removed foundation and concealer with the tape, and I'm gonna call this look good. This is the more dramatic and nighttime going out slash bright and colorful look with the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. So those were all 3 looks using the Colourpop My Little Pony palette. And there are certainly more than 3 looks you can create with this. Not as many, I think, as the Pure, just because there are less color options here. I mean, there's like 2 oranges, 3 pinks, 2 greens. There's just less colors to work with, but definitely more than 3 looks can be made with this. And I hope the 3 I came up with helped you enjoy your palette a little bit more. If you have any other suggestions for something borrowed that you have a palette you want me to borrow and create some looks for you, let me know in the comments down below. I might have a friend who has it. I might already have it in my collection and be able to make that happen for you. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It was fun hanging out with you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!